you need to understand about building a mindset for business is that you need to be figure minded. Figure what? Minded. That is figure numbers. You have to be figure minded as a business owner that wants to become a logo graphic designer.
So be figure minded. See, in a simple term, as simple as possible, business is a game of figure. Business is a what? Game of figure. Now let me make this clear to you. For instance, I said we are going to train 1 million students between now and 2032, right? Now let's say one of the students we are aiming to train is going to be paid students. Now let's say I launch a course. I launch a course. Like say, okay, this course is going to be selling for 10,000 naira, for instance. 10,000 naira. Now multiply 10,000 naira by 1 million students. You do the math, right? 1 million naira by 10,000 naira by 1 million students. Now talking about 10,000 naira course multiplied by 1 million students. That means by 2032, I'm already thinking about being a billionaire. Get the point now? That means already like 10 billion naira in my net worth as a company owner. Now multiply what 10,000 naira course by 1 million students, it gives us 10 billion naira. Can you see that now? If you look at it at the first time when you hear me saying 1 million students, it will be like, hey, it's too high, how can you make it? But if I come to meet you and say I want to make 10 billion naira by 2032, you'll be like, what's happening now? How will we go to achieve it? It's too high. How will we achieve such figure? Now look at it. It looks ambiguous, right? Now I come to you and I said, I have a product I want to sell. My product is 10,000 naira for as a worth, 10,000 naira worth. Now I say I have a target of 1 million students to sell to. That's 10,000 naira worth of products multiplied by 1 million students. That's exactly how much? 10 billion naira. That's how it works. Now it tells you that there is high value. Now I sell courses that are not 10,000 naira. That's the least price of the course I run currently. That's my logo design course, for instance, and it's going up. Now that's the least amount, and I don't want to go that level anymore. You understand? Now I have course of 25k, I have course of 35k. Course is going to 45k, 55k, for instance. Now multiplying that, let's say among the 1 million students, let's say 200,000 among them will buy such course. Do you know what it means? That figure is going higher and higher. If you have a product of 10,000 naira, you have 100 students to sell to. You know what it means? It's a very huge amount of money. You already close. I think you already reached a million or so. Now that is how it works in business. Business is a deal of figures. Sometimes when you have a very high ticket offer or product, what happens is that you may target some few people that will buy, that can pay. So if I'm saying you are selling a product of 500,000 naira, for instance, your target might just be 100 people. And that 100 people, for instance, will give you a very huge amount of money when you get them. So you have to develop this mindset of figures. You must know how to operate with figures in business to get what you want. You understand me now? So
another thing I need to let you know is that your mindset is your springboard. Your mindset is actually your springboard. Yes, I'm going to explain more about that just now.
Your mindset is your springboard. Your mindset is your springboard. It is very, very important to where you are going in life. If your mindset is not right, man, your path will not be right. If your mindset is not right, your path will not be right. So your springboard means that mindset will take you from the level you are to a higher level. If you believe that this is possible, if you believe that to achieve this figure is possible, because some people will be hearing that 1 million, they'll be like, it's a lie, it's not possible. Because your mindset is still low. Because what? Your mindset is still low. So you must develop a very positive mindset. And how can you achieve this? Check what you think, what you listen to, or who you listen to, what you read, what you allow into your gateway. Because your ear, your eyes, your perception, everything is a gateway to your thinking, to your mindset. So check what enters into those gateways, so that you don't go and bring in wrong thing to your gateway. Because some people are just there in life. Their own is not possible. That's their time. That's what they are built with. They are built with the fact that it is not possible. It is not possible. You understand? Of which the truth is that it is possible. Things are possible. See, you can achieve anything you can ever think of in this life. You can achieve it. But you must develop that mindset that believes that. That's why I say your mindset is what your springboard. If you're going to make it in life, your mindset will contribute to that. If you don't make it in life, your mindset will contribute to that. That's one of the reasons why you can't be around me, for instance, and be negative and have your time. I will not allow you to have a time with me, because you can't deposit the wrong thing to my mindset. I've experienced things in life that, because I listen to some people, I experience some things in life that affect me. You understand me now? But when I learned this thing early in my life, I start choosing people I listen to. You understand? So that they will not go and develop a bad mindset in my life, and it will affect my journey. You have to make sure that you have a good mindset, because it will be your springboard in life.
Yeah, another thing that might shock you is that I need to tell you that you are not in a business until you are in a business. And I'm going to be explaining what that means to you right now. Stay with me.
Next thing is that you are not in business until you are in business. You are not in business until you are in business. Until you put the factors that makes you a business-minded person in place, you are not in business. Until you understand and regard the industry you belong to, you are not in business. Until you know some numbers that operate in the industry you belong to, you are not in industry, you are not in business. Until you know your target audience, you know their insights, you know where they gather, you know what they think about, you know what they cherish, what they look at online, all those kind of things like that, you are not in business. Yes, tell me now. So you must develop a mindset that takes you from the level you are, the level of being a hustler for instance, and get to that level of being a business. You must develop that mindset for you to say yes, you are really in business.
Talking about the business mindset thing is that, are you leadership minded or just team minded? You have to balance the two, because it has to be together. So let's get into what we have for that in this section of it.
The next thing is that leadership versus team mindedness. There's a place for leadership and there's a place for team mindedness. It's very, very important. See, if you are a leader of that group, doesn't mean that you must make yourself like because you want to be humble, for instance, not put yourself down to become or kind of to be taken as an unserious person. See, this is how it works for leadership in business. You are flexible and you are firm at the same time. You are flexible and you are firm. When you need to be flexible means that you relate with your team, you make your team relax, you relate with them as a team members. But when it comes to leadership position, when it comes to firmness, you take your stand on people that are not serious, things that need to be done, decisions that need to be taken, things like this you need to be firm on those things. Because what I've learned so far about this kind of issue is that when you are unserious people as a leader, they feel relaxed and they don't take you serious, and this will affect your business, that affect your revenue, to affect your income, to affect everything about your business. So you must be firm and flexible at the same time. You understand? So you must learn to relate to your team. When we go to the team place, we're going to be talking more about this part.
You have to think about the long-term part of your business. You don't go into business and think that you want to put your hand, but forget about the future of the business. You got into the business thinking about the long-term part of the business. So let's get into it. Let's see what we have there.
One is think the long term. Think the long term. Don't rush. One of the problem we have in this industry is that we rush too much. We see people that are displaying their successes today, and we want to be where they are right now. Forgetting that when they were not known, that is the time they were indoor cooking their packages. Yes, time. So you want to skip that level, that process. I want to jump to where they are right now. Man, it's going to lead to frustration for your life. It doesn't work that way. Everything about business is in processes. The level you need to build your team. If you don't build a team and you're focusing on making more money, it's going to be a fact that will affect you. The level you need to look for how you can raise revenue, for instance, and you're not looking at that, you are thinking of scaling. It's going to affect what you are doing, because one team have to come before the other comes in place. Get the point? So think the long term. When you think the long term, it will help you to have a concrete plan and strategy that will help you to achieve that plan. You put your objectives in place, and you put your team mindset in place. You put your team value in place, and your team quality in place, and you have a goal, you have a vision that is clearly stated for yourself. Then you do everything possible to pursue that every now and then. So you have to learn to think the long term, not the short term. Short term will not make your business last. The long term will make your business last, and to make you to think about value more than just the money. Get it now.
And last part of this mindset shaping is that you have what it takes to be in business. Yeah, just get into it and get it done. Go for it.
So next what I want to talk about is, do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to be in business? I've talked about that earlier. I'm just trying to talk about that little now. You have to make sure that you have the guts to go out and see. What it takes means that you have to be someone that can take risk. If you're not a risk taker, man, it's going to be hard for you. That means you're not matured enough to go into business. You must have the guts. You must have the risk mind that you can go into business and do everything it takes. So you must be able to broaden your mind, your thinking, your capacity to know that yes, I can do this thing actually. Then you put your all. So you must be able to rugged yourself, be able to suffer, be able to celebrate your successes, be able to do everything together. That's where you can say you have what it takes. So that's why I'm going to be leaving you guys this time, because I don't want it to be too lengthy on this module, because I'm going to be giving you a task tonight to work on. Now I'm going to be telling you what you think. I'm going to be giving you like 5 weaknesses and 5 strengths you have as a person. I'm going to be commenting right under this video, under this module. Tell me 5 weaknesses and 5 strengths you think you have that could help you in business, and the 5 weaknesses you think that will destroy or mar your journey in business. So without this assignment, you will not have access to the next module of this course, because I told you guys, I said I want to be conscious of the fact that you guys must get results as you're working. So 5 weaknesses and 5 strengths you have.
Oh yeah, that is it for today. I thank you very much for being on the this module of this become an Odogwu graphic designer, and I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow on the next part of this phase. Don't forget, we're seeing in phase 1, which is talking about the psychology building phase. So I hope you enjoyed today, and I hope you have gotten value in what we have for you today. So don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be meeting again. We're going to be seeing the next part of this phase tomorrow in Odogwu design. So don't go away and stick to me as I ride with you patiently in this journey. I want to believe that you're going to enjoy every part of it. See you next time. I'm your Michael. Thank you for being together with me today on this show. I love you so much. My heart for you. Bye.